Did they lie to us that South Africans literally have some kind of HH towards Nigerians? Did they lie to us? It could actually be possible. Anyway, guys, that is not where my video for today is coming from. My video for today is coming from some South African women who have shared their experience so far, why they are married to Nigerian men, and how it has been so far. Because did they lie to us? Why I say did they lie to us? That's xenophobic. Because if they are, these beautiful ladies wouldn't have in any way, you know, you know, having to do or even to the extent of getting married to a Nigerians. So I don't literally believe that. I just feel that it's some individuals. Anyways, let's get into today's video, watch and react on, and get to hear from these women what they have to say about them getting married to Nigerians and their experience so far. Hmm? They treat them well. I bet they know they treat them well. So let's hear. And they has a lot to tell us about this online banter between Nigerians and South African men.
So I have beautiful ladies here. They are South Africans and they are both married to Nigerians. So please, I want to ask them some important questions. Please, ma, let me ask you first. You're a South African that is married to a Nigerian. How has the journey been?
Hmm. Fantastic,
Fantastic.
beautiful,
Beautiful.
amazing.
Amazing.
I'm loving every moment of it.
Loving everyone.
If somebody would have told me this 10 years ago or 20 years ago, maybe I wouldn't have believed it. But now that I'm living it, I'm experiencing it, I can't change it for anything.
Please, ma, what do you have to say? Right? South Africa married to a Nigerian man. So
I
tell
think
us.
that there was like a lot of culture diversity because I'm a colored and
Okay.
I'm not too much. Didn't have too much background on like an African background, but I must say with a lot of advices and good people giving me advice and leading me, I think it has been the journey has been much better than the beginning years because I mean it's been 13 years, so maybe. The last 10 years has been the best years, but the first 3 years was a bit challenging because of the culture diversity. But I must say that God has been good to us. He has been faithful.
Now, South Africans, they see Nigerians as threats. Especially, they believe that Nigerians are taking their sisters, just like you now. You're married to a Nigerian. What do you have to say?
Personally, I don't think that's the right way to put it when you say they see Nigerians as threats.
Okay.
No?
Okay.
There's this perception that is running around, people thinking South African hate Nigerians or South African fear Nigerians or they are threatened by Nigerians. That's not true.
Okay.
I think the misunderstanding is in this case that some let's be honest, some of the Nigerian brothers, they are very arrogant.
Okay.
Very, very arrogant.
Okay.
And they are too loud. And we South Africans, we are more of settled people.
Okay.
Yeah? So now because a South African will point out a wrong thing that is done by a Nigerian,
Okay.
and then it's seen as xenophobic or it's seen as hatred or
Okay.
it's seen as something else. My sister, Nigerians have been coming to South Africa for years. We used to live with them in our townships. It was in harmony. I think this generation that is coming now is the one that's now causing problem with the new generation that is growing in South Africa. But basically, I don't think it's hate or a threat. And I believe that everyone is allowed or entitled to fall in love with whoever they want to fall in love with.
Okay.
For me, I would say that I disagree with that statement because I believe that Nigerians have elevated South Africans. Me, myself, I can speak from my experience.
Thank you.
If I didn't meet my husband, I wouldn't own a business today. I won't have that kind of mindset to say that let me be more than a worker, more than an employee.
Okay.
So for me, I feel like Nigerians have elevated South Africans to a level where our mindsets have changed. Our financial goals are much greater than what they would have been if we were still, if I was still maybe single or I was married to a South African. But I think the Nigerians have come to elevate us. For me personally, I can say I've been elevated to a level that I don't think I would have had the same mindset if I was married to a South African.
I would like to add something from what she said.
Okay.
I think this thing that she said now, it also depends on who you grew up with.
Okay.
Personally, I met my husband, I was already business minded.
Okay.
I was already on my own. He helped me and enhanced me, which is true. That's what every husband is supposed to do, enhance what their wives have inside them.
Okay.
So
I'm sorry to cut you. That means that getting married to a Nigerian man helped you to
For me,
build your business and help you to grow your
It's
business.
I won't say basically. I want us Africans
Okay.
to stop this thing of saying Nigerians, South Africans, Zimbabweans, and
Okay.
everything.
Okay.
I believe that it's a personal thing, and different people are different.
Okay.
I could have been married to another man
Okay.
and probably would have even done what my husband is doing.
Okay.
All I'm saying is that with my husband, I found my shelter, I found my peace.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
thank you.
Thank you. But I'm trying to get something. Probably me, I'm not getting what you're saying. So does it mean that Nigerians and South Africans they are at peace?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying to you. I say we are at peace. It all depends on who you are talking to.
Okay.
Now this is it. You see all this issue, xenophobic, not xenophobic, or loud, not loud, elevated, not elevated. This things is personalities, it's individual differences. This is one of the things I want. Yes, naturally Nigerians are loud. Honestly, there is no how you can deny that Nigerians are loud naturally. But this loud does not mean that it's all attached to crime. Crime is individual, personal. Like that's one thing I want some South Africans to understand. You see this lady, now these two lady, their perspective are quite different. Their understandings, they are quite different. This other lady has an open mind, and I love her for that. This black one, she has an open mind. The other one as well has her own mind, her mindset, and also sharing her own stuff. Now she's talking about her own marriage. Her own marriage is okay, it's wonderful. The same thing she's experiencing in her marriage now with a Nigerian guy, she could as well experience that sweetness, that beauty, that goodness in a South African guy as well. If she find love in a South African guy, so it does not rely that it's because of a Nigerian guy. You can find love anywhere. You can find a good husband anywhere. You can also find a bad one, a bad man, a bad husband anywhere in the world. It's not all about our country. It's all about background, brought up. It's all about environment. So that is one thing about if you have a personal problem with somebody, maybe you're a South African and have some kind of challenge or personal banter or ugly experience with a Nigeria, then you should personalize it, channel your energy to that particular person and not to the whole country. These two ladies now, they are open-minded, especially the black one. She is open-minded, and I love the kind of person she is. This is the kind of person we all African need to be open-minded and to see everyone, all of us, as brothers and sisters. And then when you now have issue with one person, you should know that it's with that particular person that you have that issue. Honestly, they are sharing their experience, and I love this, and I like this video. I love how open-minded the other lady is. And this one too, just like she said that her husband elevated her. Yes, Nigerians coming to South African days, they brought some kind of change to her. Maybe her husband coming into her life brought a lot of change or helped her business area, okay, elevate it. That's to her. You can hear the other lady. She says she has already been in the field of business. Her husband only come in and help to enhance and support her, and which any man from any other planet could actually do. If that man truly loves you, he could actually do. If she was married to a South African, if a South African man too could do it, because it's only when someone loves you, that person will support you, would want to see you to be a better version of yourself. So she can actually, they can actually be a Nigerian guy who is also married to a Nigerian woman, a Nigerian guy who is also married to a South African lady. But that lady cannot say like this that the marriage is fantastic. She has her own side of the ugly story. That does not mean that that is how every Nigerians behaves and how they are. See, they are good and bad in every country, and I love this for them, honestly. So for South African men who thinks that they are threats, maybe it's either due to one or two of your personal experience. But I think if your girlfriend were taken away from you, you should go ask yourself question, and you should go channel it to that individual who you are, either your girlfriend or your woman and the guy. Now that does not mean general to everybody. I don't see reason why you should feel that your fellow African brother should be a threat to you. If you there is something that they do that you actually love, good one, you can't learn it. That's what I love about my Nigerian brothers. So you know they too had them to say, guys, show me way now. Teach me this thing way they do, make I follow they do. Show me way. Which tips, which way, which like they are there's no pride in asking for help in Nigerian brothers. Guy, which way now? How far? Which way now? I saw you do this thing and it was successful. How did you do it? I want to know it. I want to do it. Instead of being envy, we used to have envy among ourselves, so, but most likely some of them are open to ask, show me way now, tell me how far now, how did you do this thing. I think that would be the best way for you if you can be a friend to a Nigerian guy. And if you're a friend to him or her, if that one has a bad character that he or she is doing that you don't like, you can as well, try to tell them this one is not good or you are not doing this one. And take the good ones and run away from the bad ones. That's just it. Instead of seeing them as a threat. What I'm here to say is let love live among us all. Yes, for the fact that South African men see one or two things that Nigerian guys do and condemn it or talk about it, that does not make them a xenophobic. Oh yes, I totally agree with that one. Anyway, guys, that is it for this video. Don't forget to like, share your thoughts on the comment section, and I'll sure see you guys in my next clip. Ciao, guys.